You. What are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about? Oh boy, you guys can't say this. Morgan, are you hear me? Thank you. Oh, you're not sure. You ended that hashtag stream. Yeah, you got possessed of that stream.
What are you referencing? What are you referencing?
Okay, so on the 23rd, a fireball was detonated just down the street from the Troll Skull Manor, and we are and the Twilight Bestiary is currently investigating the what. Does anyone remember what happened last night? The letter y'all got.
Yeah, the Castle Lantern family contacted us to help them with something they need.
And it was head there ASAP.
Do we know where their estate is? Where their mana is located?
It's in the seaboard.
Okay.
That's where most of the nobles are there. It is now the morning of the 24th, and you guys have a few things to do.
Oh my god, yeah, we do.
But before the day begins, as you're all getting ready, you hear, guys, don't notice these guys. Forget about these guys for a moment. Y'all hear a knock on the door. Oh, by the way, you guys remember that robot that Mr. JB Nevercard gave you? It looks like this. His what?
Cape?
What do you mean?
Yeah, he's not cool anymore.
What? It always looked like that. And it's in the back. It's in the back chopping ingredients. And you guys hear a knock on the door. Why are they still here?
Oh god.
I have a strange premonition that Rasu and I will be the ones to.
Ivis gets the door.
Kenkor is sleeping. Okay, these guys. Oh, you guys see them all the time. As you open the door, you see two stately-looking men, and the shorter one of the two says, "Is this the Troll Skull Manor?" And he's like looking at his notepad.
That it is.
We're here to ask you some questions about what occurred yesterday. It's still the shorter man speaking.
Welcome. How will those questions be?
The tall man speaks up. The tall man speaks up and like leans over and says, "Can we come in?"
Sure. Why not?
They allow themselves in and like they're looking around, and the short man looks to the tall guy, and he says, "Go check." And the tall guy starts like walking his way through the tavern, like he fucking owns the place. And he's heading towards the back.
Good thing we have an alibi? Question mark.
Absolutely not.
Two of them.
And the taller man walks towards the back. Lift kind of moves out of the way, and kind of leans around the wall, and then walks back. And then as he's walking back, he shakes his head.
Walk.
He shakes his head at the shorter guy. The shorter guy nods, and then he's still looking at his notepad and says, "What do you all know about what occurred yesterday down the street? That explosion?"
There was a man that was in the range of the explosion that was standing up. He was dazed.
Cassio, that random guy is not responsible for the explosion.
Don't you find it weird? He was standing?
He got lucky. He's lucky he's alive. He's lucky he was standing.
He must be built like a wall.
The shorter man is stroking his beard. He says, "You say there was a survivor?"
All right. Once the explosion went off, as a lot of people did in the area, headed outside to see what the commotion was about. As we are not retired. We are former, still ongoing adventurers. We have a knack for. Sometimes we have a take initiative, and there was a man standing there, and we asked him what was happening because
We're
he
rolling
seemed
initiative.
No.
He
Sorry.
seemed dazed, and we wanted to help him. And there was a guy standing in the midst of the explosion, but I doubt he was involved because he looked pretty messed up.
I see. And you say you questioned witnesses around the site?
Did I say that?
And
Woody, I'm not itching for a fight.
The shorter man shrugs and says, "Just asking." And his taller companion is just standing there. And waiting for you to answer, John.
And has 7 levels of bronze.
Besides the man who I guess would be a witness, I don't think we asked any real questions.
The shorter man writes some more in his notepad and says, "I see." Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about the explosion?
Not that I can think of.
Are you like capping?
Wasn't there...
I've been capping this entire time. We asked witnesses. Of course I'm capping.
Wasn't there an automaton that had grabbed something from one of the gnomes?
Ah! And then the shorter man looks at you, Cass, and says, "Was there?" And he begins writing in his notepad.
We did ask a couple witnesses.
Well, I asked Rasu because I think Rasu heard about it from someone. But I could be remembering wrong. Rasu? I expectantly looking at her.
The taller man leans over and says, "What exactly is going on here?" And the shorter man just gives him a look and like waves him away, and he nods. At that, the taller man walks away, and only the shorter man is left. And he looks around at you all and says, "My name is Barnabas Blastwind, and judging from the way you've lied to my face, I assume you're planning to perform your own investigation." And he looks around at you all.
I mean, probably. I don't know.
Okay. You seem like an insightful man. How did we lie to your face?
Your friend over there contradicted you.
Yeah, rather immediately. I was glances over at Kat.
I didn't know we were keeping secrets. I am a man of God. I am not to lie.
You're a man of the God of the sun. I don't believe he has many opinions.
The sun is as truthful as the clouds.
Okay. What? Now, hypothetically, what if we said yes to that question?
If you said yes to that question, I tell you that I won't stop you, and I'd even help you for a price. And he sits down. He says, "Oh, go ahead." He sits down, lets you speak.
You go ahead.
Oh, okay. He says, "I'll tell you something invaluable about the explosion. In exchange, you tell me something about the machinations of the city. An exchange of information, if you will."
Yeah. Good question.
Actually, no. You could ask though. Okay.
First of all,
the taller guy looked like he was with the City Watch.
First of all, are you with the City Watch?
The man looks at you and shrugs and says, "I'm something of a consultant by now."
Okay. Ibis leans forward and like, we didn't see more than anyone else, honestly. But the information we gathered from the witnesses is telling. We saw from these Rasu. Since Rasu was the one who actually talked with the urchins, could you?
That's true. You must have
What?
misheard him, Ivis.
What?
He actually asked you all to tell us about the machinations
I
of the city.
don't.
You could ask him to elaborate if you want.
I thought, but why would he want that? He's a fucking he lives here. He lives here.
Mm. Well, I mean, you guys live here too, and you don't know everything.
Okay, but alright, that seems rather.
Oh, when he says machinations of the city, it's like the underworld.
Well, yeah, but I'm not sure what's going on here.
I mean, you could ask.
Okay, but I don't want to anymore.
Okay.
So pray tell, Mister. What do you mean by?
But you also said something about fucking helping with the investigation. So we're like, I'm just I'm confiding him in about that.
Oh, okay. You know what? My bad. Keep telling.
I mean, whatever. Just whatever. I don't just forget it.
All right, cool. What are you saying, Jack? What are you saying, Cass?
Forgot what I was asking. Could you elaborate by what you meant of the inner machinations of not my imagination, but the city?
He looks around and says, "I'm something of a private investigator, and I'm looking into some of the criminals in the city, and I want to know something that you all know. I'm sure there are things you all know that I don't know, and I know for sure there's one thing I know that you all don't."
So who exchanges here? Do we go first? Do you go first?
Yeah, he just kind of strokes his beard and shrugs. Means you guys.
What do we tell him? I have no idea. I feel like is that not obvious?
Well, not always, because the ones that cast fireball just kind of fucking explode, and you don't get to live to tell people about it.
Didn't I just tell a city watch?
I thought. Oh yeah, I think
that would have worked. Yeah, but I think I was told somebody.
I think he told like the Dragonborn, or I think we might be confusing that for the time. I think he told it to the Blackstaff.
Yeah, the Blackstaff does know.
Okay, it might have been to the Dragonborn on the first explosion, where they were there for, and they like looked around.
You guys do know one rather prominent criminal.
What then?
I'm not a criminal. I swear.
No, what? Never Nevercott's not a criminal. He's a tailor. You could lie.
Who the hell are you talking about then? I don't know any criminals.
Oh wait.
Or wasn't there something about like what was it?
The guy with the goldfish.
Yeah, that Xanathar loves fish or something. Is that really worth it though?
I doubt many people know that he has a fish.
I don't even remember the specifics of that fact, to be honest. But it's been too long. That's it feels like. Can someone else speak?
They have beholders.
Daga egoed me, and I don't want to talk anymore.
Sorry.
No, more like Doge egoed me, and then Daga egoed me. So I got ego squared. It's over. So, like, oh yeah, there's nothing. There's no wrong answer until there is a wrong answer, and apparently I'm a fucking idiot. So like.
What?
So good, like Rossi speak or something, or Cass, or Chelsea.
I love how we're slowly getting back into D&D, and now we have like this interrogation, and we're all just kind of like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, well, I mean, we're prominent criminals specifically. I mean,
I want to remind everybody, it's been like 4 fucking months.
That's true.
You literally said, "Oh, you know one prominent criminal. You may tell him," but who the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, okay, yeah, Nevercott made Rasu deliver a fake newspaper to
and also like wanted to like
They
wanted
want to
her to
frame the
frame.
Castellanters.
Foster, do you have anything to say? Any like specifics you might want to talk about? Or does she even remember that? Considering she got like
Having help with this
she got like
investigation would be
she
good.
got like.
Oh, wait, that's right. She probably wouldn't even know.
I think we might have told her though. But would she even remember that part? Because it was only her.
Why did I fucking memory wipe her again?
I don't think you did.
Because she had to tell the truth, or else the fucking stone would be like, incorrect answer, and she'd get fucking executed.
And then, but then she went up to like the.
Oh no,
the,
yeah, it was the zone
she
of
went
truth.
up to she went up to the the magistrate and was like, oh yeah, this guy he gave me a gem and he told me to frame the Castle Lantern family. And so that might even be knowledge that some people have, or it might have been dismissed. It could have been dismissed. Who knows? It was dismissed. I don't know. I don't know what to. I don't know what we're supposed to say. It's been too long.
I'm sorry for egoing you earlier. I'll just tell you the City Watch knows everything you guys know and some more.
Yeah, I mean exactly.
Or actually, this guy knows everything you guys know.
Dude, but does
no,
does
you guys don't know. You guys don't know.
Does he know about the magic weapon that was used to cast the fireball? Then I do. That doesn't matter.
The necklace of fireballs. You could tell him that.
Yeah, but I'm not sharing that.
But then Trom's gonna give it to him, and then Cassio won't have.
When I said this guy knows everything you guys know, I mean about the explosion because they're investigating that, obviously.
Okay.
So that's why when you started telling them.
All right.
So he stops writing in his notepad and looks up at you and says, "Could you elaborate?"
He's very the head of the Xanathar is very, and do not misconstrue this word, but he is very anal about how his fucking pet goldfish is treated.
Some criminal who like keeps trying to get involved in our lives keeps showing up, and he put a guy in our basement, and then he talked about how he's the like caretaker of Xanathar's goldfish, and then a zombie beholder came after us that night.
He starts tapping his chin and says, "I see. That's why they moved those mercenaries that day." Yes, we had to clean up that slaughter outside of your manor. I'm keeping an eye on the Twilight Beast. Oh, is there more? Are you guys finished?
Yeah, but I don't even remember if Frosty got memory wiped. I don't think she. I mean, I don't know.
No, she didn't get memory wiped.
Okay, then yeah, I don't remember what swallowing the gem was about, to be honest. I don't know.
No, I completely forgot to.
Okay,
so swallowing the gem was so that it would alter her memories, so that her telling her new understanding what happened wouldn't be caught by whatever magic mojo they were using.
For her, it would be
Zone of Truth. They had the Zone of Truth,
so
if she fucking lied, they would have known.
It was a gem of modifying memory.
What did it alter?
Yes.
What memory did it alter?
Because I remember what you guys did to fighting the wizard guy from the Xanathar Guild that spawned the Cambion. They modified the gem was used to modify Ross's memory such that you guys would have been incriminated, and she could lie about it.
Yeah.
And it would have been.
So we can tell him the JB never caught thing if Rossi wants to.
He's responding to what you guys said about
because
the goldfish.
Rasu fucking pulled the judge's side to tell him about what Nevercaught was doing or something.
Yeah, she reported on Nevercaught. All right, so Mr. Blastwind stops sucking his chin, writes in his notebook, and he says, "Xana, what the fuck? My chair! Ah, oh, what the fuck?" He doesn't say that.
You're in a chair?
Yeah. Oh God, what's wrong with my chair?
Mr. Blastwind, are you okay?
I'm fine. Fine adventures. And he
Didn't
says, "I see."
Rasu knock over that chair during the arm
Yeah, no,
wrestling?
Actually,
Cassio,
you're on the one that's fucking
yeah,
obliterated.
you're on the table that doesn't exist anymore.
I'm just sitting on my tail. It's okay.
And yeah, so Mr. Bossman writes, so Xanathar has a pet goldfish he's particularly attached to. Is that right?
Yep.
That's one.
Beholder.
It's a zombie.
A zombie beholder. Oh yeah. I don't remember what those things were called.
Gazers.
Gazers.
Yes,
I love that monster girl.
Yes, the guild is acquainted with some rather monstrous firepower. Forgive the pun. Is that all you wish to tell me?
That's what can you tell them about the we never got thing?
That's true.
We have other things we could tell you. What about you?
And he says, that was rather informational. I'll tell you what I know about the explosion. And he puts away his notepad. We got an anonymous tip from a witness that the Nimblewright was seen running away from the scene. And it wears a red hat, a red cape, and a luxurious Van Dyke beard. And from what we can tell, these are parts of its appearances. It's not simply dressed up. And from what we've seen of other Nimblewrights, such as the one that you all own, they all look rather unique, though.
Something tells me that we have seen what that Nimblewright looked like before we got the updated version of ours.
What?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Mr. Blassman looks around and says, "Is that sufficient?"
Well, we knew there was a Nimblewright.
You're telling me a Nimblewright could look like an alternate universe's movie character R2-D2 and or C-3PO?
We asked around, and some little urchins saw the Nimblewright as well, and I reached into my bag, and they also found this. I hold up the necklace of fireballs.
The necklace of fireballs, and Mr. Blassman looks at it and says, "A necklace of fireballs? Is that what was used to commit the crime?"
I point at the missing bead. From what I could tell, yes.
I see. Someone with access to a Nimblewright and magical items.
This is mine now, by the way.
This is your what?
It's part of the scene of the crime.
I put the necklace of fireballs back into my bag. Whispering, this is mine now, by the way.
Blassman just smiles subtly and says, "Very well." As he stands up and he puts away his notepad and rests on his cane and says, "This has been very informational. Thank you for cooperating." And he makes his way outside.
See, okay. Rasu, not all cops are bastards. Cassio says.
Cassio's a liberal.
Cassio more like blocks Castio. Dude, my chair is just fucked. Okay, whatever.
Then again, he's not even a cop. He's a detective, isn't he? He's in a different realm.
Exactly, he's not a cop. I'm not a cop.
Yeah.
The PI, the PI from House.
Wait, what are you guys doing now?
How do we contact what guild handles the furnishing and getting that table fixed?
I am holding.
Yeah, exactly. Would we just know, or should we go talk to Renee?
I am holding.
We go through Renee anyway.
Ivis's hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Renee. You guys want to go head over to her office?
Yeah, we just need to fix it. We just need to get a new table.
Send a letter.
Yeah, we need we should also have some honestly spare furniture. I don't know why we don't.
Dear Renee, we need a new table and 3 stools. In exchange, we give you a free voucher for 10 drinks.
That's a gold piece to send that letter.
A gold piece to send a fucking letter?
Yeah, you guys
are you fucking us?
These stamp prices are obscene!
Am I fucking yo? I can show you. I can show you what that looks like.
Fucking dragon prices have clearly inflated.
That is
We
one
need
gold
to
dragon.
take down the governor.
Dragoons. No, what am I saying?
Hey, Trump. It is 1 second, Trom. That's what fucking he looks like outside. This is what fucking he looks like. hey, everyone roll initiative.
Hey,
everyone roll initiative right quick.
Wait, can I roll Can I roll seduction?
Shut up.
Damn it!
Not a bard. You don't even.
So?
You are not a bard.
I seduced that fucking Cambrian.
Your spell cat.
Wait,
It was
the hell spawn.
It was a pit fiend. It was a pit fiend.
I seduced the pit fiend. I can seduce a dragon.
Your spellcasting modifier is fucking wisdom. It isn't even. It isn't even charisma.
Where's my charisma?
Your charisma is your dump stack.
Shit.
The open lord of Waterdeep is Lyral Silverhand, who is Lyral Silverhand, who is a very old adventurer.
Johnny Silverhand from hit game Cyberpunk 2077.
She is an adventurer that is over 300 years old.
He knows.
And it's Elminster's.
Gary knows that you love Gary, so he's made you a mini Gary.
Oh, baby. I'm sorry.
What? Why is another?
I didn't know you had a kid.
Anyway, you guys have to begin.
Wait, Ivis has his eyes closed.
You guys have to investigate.
Okay, are you back, Trom? We've defeated 12 dragons since you've left.
Let's send Renee a letter for 1 gold piece.
1 dragon.
1 dragon.
Okay.
What the fuck does Waterdeep think? Who do they think they are? For being able to
you guys are property owners, so they've got
no.
You guys are in a higher tax bracket.
It's not sending. I'm talking about how dare they rename a gold piece to a dragon? Well, who do they think they are?
Don't you know, Ivis, that the original settlers of Waterdeep were dragon lovers?
Cass, I've lived here most of my life.
That's not true.
Cass, I've lived here most of my life. I know what the history is, and that's definitely.
And how old are you? Have you been here since the dawn of Waterdeep?
I'm like 19.
I have 18 persuasion.
That's not true.
Honestly, I don't even remember.
Waterdeep fans, that's actually not true. The founder of Waterdeep was actually a wizard.
Okay, let's go to the Castle Lantern family. Let's just go.
Are you guys gonna go speak to the Castle Lanterns?
Let's send a letter to Renee.
Oh yeah. All right.
Send a letter to Renee that we need another table.
A letter to Renee is sent, and you all head over to the seaboard.
And maybe some spare furniture, spare stool, spare table.
To the Casa Lantern family.
Oh, speaking of
destroyed. Oh my god, we've forgotten the music.
We forgot the goddamn music. Shiba.
Hello, Shiba. What is so funny? What is so funny?
Go back 2 tiles.
What?
Go.
What do you mean 2 tiles?
So the background. Go back 2 background.
I don't even remember what I put. This one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, who did that? Who the hell did that? Oh my god! This was back when Morgan.
I did that a long time ago.
This was back on the one shot.
Why did you guys? Why'd you guys do that?
I did that.
Here to Orifon. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I saw that for like 2 fucking seconds and it fucking killed me. Oh shit. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh! Doge, did you upload the last part yet? Did we get copy strike?
Okay. Okay.
Shit.
As you will walk up to the luxurious Castle Antervilla, one of the richer noble families of Waterdeep.
Wait, have we been here before? I don't remember.
The architecture consists of white marble with pointy slopes reminiscent of Gothic architecture on real-world Earth. This is so this kind of map is the same as it's from the same set as the Blackstaff Tower, which is what you guys were probably thinking of.
Yeah.
Dun.
I was thinking of the Emerald Enclave.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Oh my god, my hands are trembling. I laughed so hard.
Are there like any guards or any like personnel at the front?
What the fuck? Is that Rasu's?
No, but the door's locked.
Is that what Rasu looks like normally?
Yeah. Wait.
You're just smaller, that's why.
No, I think you're right. It does look a little different. Oh my god, what the shit? No, well, hold on.
Is there any
That's the black one. Ross uses the brown one.
Are there any proper?
Yeah, I knew something was a little different.
Yeah, that's the black one. Black Drider. Ross uses the brown Drider. Hold on. This must be fixed. Oh yeah.
Continuity!
This is Rasu. This is, oh my god, there was an imposter.
I knew something was amiss.
Is there like any proper knocking procedures we should adhere to?
Actually, I lied. I actually lied to you guys. I'm a fucking
Exactly.
liar.
I knew it. I knew there could be no.
I actually forgot to put some guards there, to be honest. Oh god.
It's a big paladin. Oh my fuck.
Sorry?
I can hear you eating as clear as day.
Why?
That's what I'm saying! Jax is like the strongest mic! Okay.
I have the most sensitive ears.
You usually can't hear me.
The guards at the door.
Well, usually you're not that loud, so I can just kind of drown you out.
Use their maces to block the door. And say, "Hark! What is your business with the Castellanter family?" And they're looking at you. Well, I mean, they have helmets.
Wait, I have the letter.
Raise the sun? Question mark.
I think we have. I think I would assume this letter means we have audience with somebody here.
The song is very good.
Yeah, I hold the letter about to the guard I'm next, right next to.
And they read it. I look. One of the guards leans in to look at the letter and says, "One moment. Give us the letter. And he holds out his gauntleted hand.
All right.
Grabs it. He grabs it, heads inside.
So what's it like being a guard?
The armored man looks at you and just kind of grunts. There's some good, some bad. You guys are a little too big.
I can see how being a guard can be kind of rough.
I'm paid well, and I'm housed. I can't really complain.
I mean, but you're always like risking your life. Like, what if we were just a bunch of people that, like, you know, wanted to come here and cause trouble? Like, you know.
Maybe you shouldn't make such a hypothetical because we're not.
We're not, but it's like that's gotta be like so stressful.
We'd simply deal with you. We're the house guard of the Castellanters.
I mean, Castellanters are some of the strongest, ain't they?
They're what level are they? You CR?
Well, the Castellanters, ain't they like some of the strongest or something?
They are one of the richest. So
I would assume
these guys
pretty
would
on
probably
par
be
guard.
these guys are veterans, so it'd be like a CR3, I think.
Oh yeah. But I don't want to. What if he's got, you know, wife and kids at home?
We're not taking him. We're not taking him.
Okay,
can we keep him?
His colleague returns and says, "Come inside." As they both walk in and stand at the sides. Oh, you don't have control. My bad.
You are not in control.
Oh, yeah, because I replaced you. As you all walk inside. As you all walk inside, you see two children run from the...
Oh my god, they're portraits.
From this larger room.
They're stuck within the paintings. We have to help them.
From this larger room over to the room with the stairwells in it, laughing and chasing after each other as they spare you but a glance. And as you all make your way further into the villa, a man walks out from that room the children exited and says, "Are you the Twilight Bestiary?"
That we are.
Yes.
Please come inside. We have much to discuss.
No, do we?
And as you enter, you see his wife sitting on the... I will actually send in the chat what these people look like.
Rasu, you have to move, Rasu.
This is what the lady looks like.
There's two of them?
Yeah, it's the man and his wife. Oh my gosh. There it is. Oh, what? I don't get to see what the guy looks like? What the shit? Actually, I do. I was just joking.
He's but a mirage.
Oh, wait. Actually, oh, why'd I send what? I don't know why it's sent twice. And this is what her husband looks like.
Oh my. I like the pants.
And as they both sit there, the lady goes, "I'm sorry, I must relieve myself very quickly. I gotta use the bathroom, guys."
Oh my.
Say it with him, folks.
I'm back. Hello. I'm back,
Hi.
guys. Did anyone else leave?
Yes, we all left.
Okay. So as you all
There's nobody
walk
here.
in, as you
left.
all walk in. Oh,
Next, Shiva didn't leave. Shiva's still here.
as you all enter, you notice a very conspicuous black dragon head mounted in the room adjacent to this, right there.
Oh.
As the
Right where?
over like in the reading room over here, right there on this corner right there. And the cast scientists look at you all and say, "We're sorry, there's only one chair. I suppose only one of you can sit down."
Ivis gets behind it and like just kind of like leans onto the back of the chair with his arms crossed. This also counts as resting. Who's sitting in the chair? Somebody sit in the chair.
Don't be shy. Well, Chelsea can sit there. I'm perfectly okay sitting on my tail as a chair, as I did earlier. No, thank you. Chelsea, sit down.
Sit on the chair, Chelsea. Why?
Because
You are the one who
look
sits
at your
on the
weary
chair.
legs.
Rossi, you know what to do.
Yes,
Rossi.
change shape and become small.
Rossi, sit in the chair. Try it anyway.
Fine, I will sit. You can massage my shoulders if you would like, Ivis. Bats my eyes.
Okay. So as you're all deciding, the cast is staring at you all and say,
No! You stay away from me with those gloves.
Don't ask me to give you a foot massage. Okay.
You would have a splendid time with my paws, Mr. Gloves.
Okay, the cast centers begin to speak. I tell you all. I'm sure you're all very curious. The man's arranging his hands and he says, I assume you're all very curious as to why we've called you here.
Rather curious.
We're here to ask you something rather delicate. Can I be sure this conversation doesn't leave this room?
Well, other than the fact that it will be within our heads, yeah. It will not leave this room.
The answer is yes.
Very well. And he seems like he quiets down as if he's not speaking anymore. And his wife speaks up and she says, about a decade ago, when our children were born, they were cursed by Asmodean cultists.
Jesus. Or by the 9. Or whatever.
Asmodean? Sounds familiar.
By the 9.
They were cursed to lose their souls on their 11th birthday.
And you said 10 years ago? Ooh.
Yes. The time when our children will lose their lives is rapidly approaching. But we've discovered a ritual that can save them. And the wife trails off as she looks to the ground, and then her husband chimes in. But it requires just one shy of 1 million gold coins to perform this ritual.
Well, guys, unfortunately, I feel like what I have stated long ago may have to become a reality.
What?
It may be the only way.
Cassio.
The father continues, we're rather rich, but even leveraging everything we have, including this property, we can't quite reach that mark, and we'd go fully bankrupt. However,
you guys have less than $1 million?
Million's a lot. $1 million gold. And he also trails off, and his wife begins, and she sits up and leans in. She says, "But if we were to have the embezzled gold that man Neverember took from the people of this city, we'd have just about enough." And she looks at you all expectantly. So does the father.
Now, we're not thieves.
Is there any way you could truly prove to us that the only way that your apparently cursed children is the price of $1 million gold? What kind of ritual is that?
Well, Ivis, I'll have you know that royal children tend to be quite highly priced. Their souls in the 9 hells. Why do you think that most demons of folklore request for the soul or the life of the firstborn child of, like, royalty or whatever?
I feel like that happens to a lot of people. Not just the ones who live lavishly.
I mean, still, it's young souls. Those are a lot in the demon world, I guess. I don't know. I'm not from the demon world. Of course, it's gonna cost like 1 million fucking dragons to bribe them out of it.
I don't remember addressing the question to you because you would know just as much as I. I was asking the people whose children are cursed.
Isn't Tiefling?
Yeah, but
it's probably because I'm a tiefling. I know a thing or two. I like to say that, I don't know my mom, but considering she took the firstborn, probably.
The wife speaks up and she says, "We were confused too, but I suppose devils need gold as well. I think your tiefling is giving a rather convincing account of. I'm sure he would understand devils more than most. Regardless, if there were any other way, we'd have taken it by now." You have to believe us.
This is a rather tall order. And how do you even know we know? How do you even know that we even know where the embezzled fund is? We know what it is. Been
Why
in
don't we
Waterdeep.
just sacrifice somebody worth like 1 million dragons?
Wouldn't work.
It's like net worth. You just find somebody worth 1 million dragons and then you sacrifice them.
Hey, everyone's soul is priceless. Every human life is priceless. So, it just wouldn't work.
Clearly not, dog. Your disembodied voice in my head.
The wife speaks up and says, we're willing to give you important information as to how to retrieve this fortune. We've made some headway ourselves, but we're no adventurers. But of course, that would be contingent on you accepting our offer.
We could do it.
We understand that you may want to find some self-interest in this, so once we secure that fortune, we won't need exactly all the money. So we'd be willing to cut you in on about 10% of 1 million dragons.
Wait. If you don't need 1 million dragons...
Well, once they have the fortune, they'll go like a bit above 1 million. So they can cut you in on 10%.
Is it okay if I ask the Mighty Light of Pelor on if this is moral or not?
I think that would be leaving the room.
Well, silly Ivis, don't you know that all gods are everywhere?
I don't think that's how that works.
If only you knew what I knew.
The father spreads his hands out and says, "By all means, please. We desperately need your help."
Okay, for out of character, all we know about this is that like Renee's father, or not Rene, Renier's father is the one who embezzled this fund. But what does he care about? Do we have any idea like what he cares about the fund? Does he care about the fund?
Renier?
Yeah.
He doesn't. He wants nothing to do with his father.
He wants nothing to do with his father and the fund. And so,
yeah.
And so, like this like accepting this would not put us at odds with with anything he's doing.
No. As far as you know.
As far as we know. As far as I can. We'll listen. And I look at Chelsea and Rasu because Cassio seems pretty interested. What do you two think?
Can I pray to Pelor for an answer anyway?
Kitty. Of what they've been telling us?
POV, Kitty has been playing Helldivers. Probably.
He cannot play the Helldivers and fucking... she can barely run Helldivers.
My PC... True! Yeah. Roll 20 is, like, so taxing.
Yeah, roll 20 is fucking sex.
Holy shit, Sheba. Real. These sessions are getting darker, yet darker. Just wait till we meet the man speaking in hands.
Oh, what the fuck? So what have you guys said? I can't rap. Oh my god, Helldivers was metal. Holy shit.
Yeah.
My PC got hotter from me thinking about that.
I just asked what so Chelsea and Rossi thinks. What Rossi and Chelsea thinks about taking this operation.
The woman speaks up and says, "By all means, discuss amongst yourself. We understand this is a
hell yeah. Okay.
This is a rather Herculean task. Now, of course, if the Open Lord hasn't been able to track down the fortune, how could we expect you all to do it? But we're rather certain there are certain things we know that even the organizations of the city don't."
Ratsu? Ratsu. Yep, what?
I just remembered that...
Okay. Personally, I worry about the fact that this money was embezzled and stolen from the people of Waterdeep many years ago, and as a resident, these are not. As a resident myself, for while growing up here, I find some worry about taking an embezzled fund and keeping it in the higher reaches with basically the same intention of keeping the money for yourselves, but with the added intention of saving two innocent children.
Well, Ivis, we could play, as some other dimensions probably know of, Robin Hood, where we take the embezzled funds and give them back to the poor.
Oh, are you guys talking about what you want to do with the funds? Yeah.
Well, okay. Ivis was
Sorry,
just saying.
Are you guys like huddled over here talking, or are you guys?
No, he was talking to the family. He was talking to the two people.
Okay. But, what do you want to do with the funds?
By all means, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh, sorry.
But by all means, I'm game. I feel like it's better to find it and wherever the hell it is, and then let it be found by worse people that aren't intending to use it to save a couple children.
The lady nods and says, "Of course, we'd love to return the money to the city. It's just we're wrapped up in these devilish schemes. Of course, we'll devote ourselves entirely to the betterment of Waterdeep afterwards. Of course, we've gobbled we'd have gobbled up 500,000 gold dragons."
To spread money is to spend money, I think.
So you guys accepted?
Yeah. By all means, I'm game. We'll figure out the specifics later.
And the father says,
"Because this is thrilling, but Ibis isn't making that clear." Yeah.
the father speaks up and says, "We can't thank you enough. Please come speak with me in the reading room to tell you what I know." And then so he moves into the reading room, and the wife, seeming visibly emotional, walks out.
This might be fun. Not the whole like
sort of
not the whole like
strange
dying
familiarance.
Kid. Not the whole dying kids part, of course. That's just that's the emotional core. As Ibis walks.
Okay, so you're. I'm just gonna move you guys. Oh, the guards are not here. The guards are gone. From here, you can actually see his children frolicking outside in the garden.
Are they?
Oh my God! They've turned to stickmen.
In the concrete walkway.
That one only has a leg.
So he turns to you and he says, "The key to the Neverember's enigma is the Stone of Galore."
Oh man.
He lets the words sit in the air. It's a powerful magical artifact, and you need not only the Stone of Galore itself, but its three eyes to access.
3 eyes.
Yeah, it's new information. To access the information within it. We hold one, and we haven't the faintest clue who might hold the other 2. It might be 4. I might be fibbing right there. Just 3 or 4, but and he says, so you not only have to find this stone, but also its separate eyes.
What demon cursed these 2? Ibis is like gazing out the window.
He said it was Asmodean cultist. So Asmodeus is a demon. The cultist.
I see.
Those are a rather gnarly bunch, you know.
The father says,
Asmodeans, at least.
He says, I wish I could help you all more, but I don't want to make it conspicuous that we're involved, lest we attract the attention of the less reputable factions of the city. What I can give you is 100 gold pieces. And he takes out a fine black gemstone, an onyx gemstone, and looks around it. Who's gonna catch it? And he's about to flick it.
I can catch it.
He's gonna flick it across the room. Roll. Give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage since you're so far.
Okay. Shut up.
Can I have normal since I have so many eyes?
There's no disadvantage here.
No.
Dexterity saving throw?
Listen, I'm a tough DM.
No, you're not.
He managed to catch the onyx gemstone as it soars through the air. And he says, again, I can't thank you all enough. I have some business to attend to.
How much is it worth?
100 gold pieces. As he exits the room, and a guard appears right after he exits to say, "I'm here to escort you outside."
Thought so.
Okay.
Gonna leave, gazing at the apparently the dragon head that I think is there, over on the wall.
All right.
What a thing.
All right. So
Is this a dragon horse?
Watch as we have to come back to steal that dragon head.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't ask about that.
Well, I mean, you kind of left before I got the ability to. You kind of just like went quickly.
I'm sorry. Okay. So right now you are all in the Seaward. What do you guys want to do?
I have no idea.
I open up my dream journal. I feel vaguely familiar.
Last session, you guys told Rhaenyra you'd try to find the owner of the Nimblewright that detonated that fireball. You also know that the Nimblewright took the Stone of Galore, which Dalekar had, and took it.
Yeah, we might need to find that Nimblewright. Well, it was going where?
As it left the North Ward, it went east.
Oh.
Which is, there's not really anything in that direction. I'm going to be honest. May have missed. It's just the Sword Maiden and some houses. But you did lose it. Doesn't mean it went like full east. It could have. You lost it at some point. You only saw it go east. So it could have went out. It could have went any direction after you lost it.
Sword maidens.
Oh, with the statue. And you also know the Nimblewright has a certain appearance. Which, if you want, I could remind you.
Yeah, what does it look like?
Okay, it is.
It's basically what our Nimblewright looked like before Dogga changed it.
What are you talking about? Your Nimblewright is a construct made of steel and metal.
Cassio, what the fuck are you on?
Made of gleaming steel and metal.
I think Ibis could draw a sketch of the description and so we can look around.
Good idea. Okay, roll. Actually,
roll artistic.
Yeah, roll anything. Yeah, roll anything. You draw the sketch. Looks pretty good.
I'd say Ibis is an artist because he doodles in his journal. He doesn't just doodle, but does Is Doge here? Doge?
Morgan.
I swear I heard snoring.
Morgan.
We might be doomed.
We lost them. We lost them.
We might be doomed. This session might be over.
We lost them. I remember Morgan, Trom. You also figured that only since constructs cost so much, only rich and or powerful people could own them.
Hey, Dogga, you made a mistake.
I did. What happened?
Look at your description.
Yeah, he's asleep.
Whoa!
Get rid of it before I can even delete messages.
Hey, Morgan. Here. Doge. Yeah, no, this is gonna. Fair warning. This is gonna fucking suck for the VOD. But you know.
Don't read the description. Don't read the description that Dogga sent.
Whoopsies.
Wait, why?
Forget everything you read there.
Just don't read it.
Did I hid the message, right?
You did not hide all of it. No.
You didn't hide. I think the worst part.
Doge is a lost cause. It's over.
Which means call him.
You need to call him because if he doesn't.
He's here.
You woke up? Gosh. Fucking the snoozer over here.
Do not look at what I sent.
He sent us.
I sent a spoiler in chat on accident.
Something tells me it is the redacteds. Ratsu, have you been getting enough sleep?
Do not look at what I sent chat. Nothing.
Well,
We just
nothing,
left.
but you were just snoring.
Nothing.
Morgan, drink some coffee, man.
No, that coffee's mine. Don't touch it.
Trom, do you remember what you read still?
I mean, I do.
Wipe it from your memory.
I actually took a screenshot and sent it somewhere, but only to myself.
Okay.
I have used Augury.
Delete that, and I will send you one with no spoilers, so you can put it in your hashtag notes.
Yeah, sure. I totally deleted it just now.
Please delete it, Trom. Okay, so what are you guys doing now? Aaron, what is the next step in our investigation?
Well, I'm not really sure where to start or where to begin.
I'm reading my dream journal, aka the Black Journal.
I mean, Trump. That's not like exactly a spoiler. It doesn't spoil like the whole thing.
I'm sure it looked like something you didn't mean to put. So
I did
told
not.
You. I don't really know where to begin. There's like this is this thing. There's so much here, and I don't know what I don't know what to do.
Well, guys, I might just have to take my spiffy shoes off to go
you guys know
make us a million dragons.
You have to find who owns.
Yeah, but how are you supposed to do that? I don't like. How are you supposed to do that in a city this big? I don't know.
I go into the trades ward.
I don't have anything there. That's the poor. That's like the second poor people place.
Well, I was meaning
third,
like
actually.
That's where I would go to make.
You're not selling paw picks.
I mean, okay, it's a big.
They're not pigs.
You can do anything. You guys have friends. You could ask.
Do we have friends?
Yeah, you guys have a bunch of friends and stuff. Bunch of stuff you can do.
Yeah, they all came to the grand opening.
You could literally do anything, and then I'll just make you roll for it, and then you would do it, and then.
Can I roll for how many dragons I get by going to the trades ward? And
can we?
This is too comp for you. Is this too comp for you guys? No, I'm just kidding.
Like.
Yes!
Save. That's not the same.
I make 1 million dragons. We win.
You would have to do a check.
Damn.
Right.
Oh wait, I gotta.
No damn. That's a.
This is what the nimble right looks like. That blew that shit up.
We should talk to Eucoria. Maybe she'll know something. Ivis says, only caring about wizards.
That's pretty smart.
A single tear rolls down Cassio's cheek.
You guys want to go back to the Troll School Manor?
It's the best place to contact her.
This is true. All right, you guys move back here, and you guys remember what to do, right?
Don't we just like say her name? Like Beetlejuice.
Say my name.
She's like Beetlejuice.
Now, Ivis, I don't think
do you
drinking the juice of beetles is very healthy. I'm sorry, guys. I've recently rewatched Half-Life VR AI, and I'm so Dr. Coomer coded right now.
Okay, as you return. Oh, what just happened? Oh, what happened to the music?
Music is gone.
The day the music died.
The day the music died.
How do I play my playlist?
Guys, I think sending the link, like the share link, would work.
Okay.
We have to do a check-in on Doge every so often, or else he's gonna fall asleep. Doge.
Morgan, are you nodding off, man?
Doge, we're dying. You need to roll. You need to roll.
Morgan, are you nodding? Are you nodding off?
Bert was like, I don't think I'm gonna be asleep at this time anyway. For this time anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so you return to the Trosco Manor, and Liff greets you guys and he turns to the back. And you call out Okoria's name. Wait about 30 seconds as she materializes inside of the manor.
You know, that is rather amazing. Though, are you listening to us at all times, or
what
is it like?
Spell is that?
Does it just like pick up your name?
It only picks up your name.
Why is Fred Ficklehorn outside?
Because the city guard is actually still questioning people around the Trosco Manor over what happened. That is happening around the manor.
I flipped to the page in my notebook. In my journal where I made the drawing and also put some colors onto it to what was described, and I hold it out to you, Korea. Have you ever seen any Nimberites like this?
Korea takes a look at it and says, I'm familiar with Nimberites. I deal in conjuration magic, but yes, I've seen these things before.
Well, I mean, do you know? Are you aware of any specific noble families that may own some? Can you like dumb it to like lower the number? Does every noble family in the Waterdeep own have a Nimberite of some sort, or is it just like a select number?
Korea sits down and says,
"Do you have any idea?"
Well, it's certainly not a fad, so I doubt every noble family owns one, but I'm sure some rather powerful families avail themselves of a nimble construct like that. Did you catch the pun?
Yes.
And she says, though you don't see too many high quality constructs in Waterdeep. We're more of a magic oriented than an engineering sort.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for this one?
Yes, we are. There's an explosion nearby. Have you heard?
I did actually.
All we know is the culprit is a Nimberite.
Obligatory doge check.
And one that looks like this. I have a sketch of the.
Korea looks closely at the sketch and says, "Well, I'm sure you know already that all the Nimberites have unique appearances."
Mm-hmm.
Eucoria, did you know that we have one?
You have a Nimberite?
Yeah.
Korea.
We got it from the Mr. Man. What the fuck is his name again?
Mr. Nevercott. No, Korea looks at you and says, I'll have to check it out. And then like a light bulb appears above her head and she says, aha! I knew why.
Eureka.
Eureka!
I knew why the name Nimberite was reminding me of something. Lady Bogentra, the leader of the Order of Magists and Protectors. Aren't you a part of that, Ibis?
I suppose me and Chelsea and I are registered, but
yeah, that was a trick question. You're supposed to be legally registered.
We are legally registered.
I know. Anyway, Lady Bogentra owns one of these things. Maybe we should go talk to her. I certainly hope she's not the culprit.
I would hopefully hold some doubt for that. But thank you.
I don't think she would.
She nods and says, very well, as she apparates away.
That is cool.
We must learn that spell.
Racking my brain, I have no idea where that person may be.
Racking your brain, but what about my brain? Roll an intelligence or a history check.
It's over. That's what I would say.
I asked Pelor to roll that
Lady
for you.
Bogentra is the master of the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors, a guild for wizards and sorcerers in Waterdeep. She
for wizards and sorcerers, and why is a warlock registered then?
To spellcaster. I said wizards, sorcerers, and warlocks. That's what I
said. Well, I'm a cleric and I can cast spells.
Yours is of the divine nature. Yeah.
And you know that Lady Bojentra lives or works in the Order's Guild House. You to go talk to her there.
Yeah, where would that be?
That is in the Castle Ward, and you know this.
Obviously. Yeah, I wonder if there will be a gale of Waterdeep.
I think. Is he in the city at this time? Oh, he would be in the city. What? Okay, so as you make your way. Oh, by the way, if you had to ask Lucoria what this person's nimble right looked like, she would have been like, shit, I don't remember. You would have to go check it out yourself. You head from the North Ward to the Castle Ward, and you enter the guild house of the Watchful Orders of Magus and Protectors. And the first thing you see is a clerk wearing a wizard hat. And she looks up at you and says, "What business do you have with the Watchful Order of Magus and Protectors? Are you here to get registered?"
What the fuck?
We're registered.
She looks down and says, "I see."
How do we suggest we need to see someone like her at this just randomly? Would we need to make like some kind of reservation?
Yes.
Hey, what? No, I'm whispering to the party.
We have important news detailing something imperative to our mission.
Yeah, they don't really care about our mission. That's the thing.
Well, if it was a mission that is going to not destroy half of fucking Waterdeep, and perhaps even save 2 children who are very young, I think they would let us in.
Oh,
children's lives are very important.
This is a guild house, and you're a member, Trom.
Oh yeah. What's the name? What's the name of the fucking woman I keep forgetting?
Lady Bojentra.
Lady Bojentra. Lady Bojentra. Bojentra? I am... Is Lady Bojentra, in? Correctly?
The clerk looks behind her for some reason and says, "I think so. She usually walks around the main hall of the guild house. You can go speak to her if you wish. I'm not sure if she's busy. You are a registered mage, are you not?"
In fact, yes I am.
And she looks at her papers and says, "I'm looking for an Owlin Eyes. You're Ivus Crest?"
Yes.
Yes, very well. You may go back, and you can bring your band with you, I suppose. Just make sure they don't get up to any ruckus.
Oh.
Sure, they'll be fine.
And she nods. So, as you all head back...
Wait, how come that cleric gets to be here, but I can't be registered?
Clerk?
It was a clerk.
That's how you said it.
My bad. No, I said clerk.
Yeah.
Now, actually, as you're walking before you enter the guild hall, there's actually an exhibit of different curiosity pieces, sort of like a mini museum before you enter the main hall. And standing in one of the exhibitions is what you are now able to, I guess, recognize.
I definitely, while heading down, definitely, his attention definitely gets drawn off of the main objective and starts analyzing many of the things in the museum. And perhaps they're left alone.
All of you actually notice that there's a Nimblewright as one of the exhibits, and this one does not match your sketch as you look to confirm. This Nimblewright has onyx skin and is wearing a wizard hat.
A little wizard.
This hat.
Don't say it like
it's that. It's made of onyx aluminum, and it's this wizard hat was actually put on. It's not part of its appearance.
Cringe. So it's not even a wizard. Why is it in here if it's not even a wizard?
It looks fucking badass.
Because it's cool.
And as you're speaking, you hear a voice behind you that said, "I got word the Twilight Bestiary was here." And as you all turn to see, you assume this is. Oh, you're not sure who this lady is.
Ibis turns around and kind of mutters, like, "Why are we known? How did this happen?" Obviously, what happened, we all know, but it's still still very out of the blue.
The lady crosses her arms and says, "What are y'all doing here?"
We're looking for, looking to speak with Lady Bodintra.
And she nods and says, "You found her."
I have, haven't I? Ibis quickly reaches into his bag to pull out his notebook and flips to the certain page. It kind of just jumping to the getting to the point because he wants to keep looking around the museum, and shows Lady Bodintra the sketch of the Nimblewright. Have you ever seen this specific kind before? This specific Nimblewright before?
She squints at the image and says, "No, I haven't."
Eucoria.
And then she looks behind you all and says, "Are you all interested in our newest exhibit?"
It is rather interesting, yes.
Where did it come from?
It was purchased.
From who?
And she says, "What's it to you?" She's a little suspicious at this questioning.
Well, we own one, and we would like to know how to upkeep it.
She stops for a moment and says, "Seriously, y'all own a construct?"
It was more like a gift. A rather ridiculous gift, I understand, but from a rather ridiculous man. But we don't need to get into that. I feel like, yeah, where would one normally purchase such a construct?
Well, we purchased it from a man goes by the name of Captain Zord. He actually arrived in town a few months ago. That's why this is our latest exhibit. A ship docked in the harbor. Is that all?
That's
interesting.
Actually very handy. Thank you.
Just very well. You may leave now. Unless you have other business with me.
I don't believe so.
What if we want to look at the museum?
That's exactly what I was going to do.
Very well. She walks away.
What's in the museum, bro? What's in the rest of it?
Magical items.
What does this Nimblewright sound like? What if he could speak? What would he sound?
He can't speak.
They don't speak, and he's flexing his hand and twirling his staff.
Is he stroking his non-existent beard?
No, this one doesn't have a beard. The main piece of this exhibit is actually the staff of power. That is, this is like the tallest glass case, and within is a staff of power.
And what does that look like?
Does he feel sadness within his tomb, knowing he will never escape?
What is the staff of power? Ooh.
And there's actually a plaque, and inscribed on it is the following.
Ibis comes to his senses and realizes, I think maybe we shouldn't be getting. I'm sorry, I think I'm holding us up here. Am I? think we gotta go find
Well,
whoever
think
Captain
about
Zord
it.
is.
If we could lure the demons that want to steal the souls of the children and kill them with the staff of power.
I think the children are more so just gonna like die rather violently upon their birthday rather than some demons coming to kill them.
Their souls are gonna be taken.
Yeah, like I feel like that's
Don't you know how soul stealing works?
It's not Final Destination. It's Violent Demon. It's Violent Devil.
Violent
Devil
Demon.
stuff.
I feel like we can't lure them, or it's just their souls are just going to be taken as is immediately upon them, rather than there's going to be some force of demons. Oh my!
I thought you said it was everything after the Castellanters.
You literally responded to me.
Yup. You said yup.
You literally responded to me. Like,
oh my God,
I asked
Rasu was just. Oh my God, Rasu was sleepwalking.
We were leading her.
Just going
like,
along.
Rasu, you're being slow. Come on. We grabbed her hand and she was asleep.
We got sleep responded by Doge. He went, yep. Like, alright. There's basically the Castle Lantern family has two children that were cursed upon birth by some Asmodean cultists. That if they upon their 11th birthday, their souls will be taken, and the only way that the Castle Lantern family has figured the Castle Lantern family has figured out in order to free them from this curse is a ritual that costs $1 million gold. And we need to and I hope you do know we need to the only way to get that much money is to find the embezzled funds of the old open lord, whatever his name is. That's a good question, but we didn't really suggest that. Maybe if you were awake.
Cool if you suggested
because you were when I said, well, why don't we use the staff of power? Well, we can lure the demons out and we can kill them with the staff of power, and you're like, no, you're just gonna fucking explode.
I feel like the staff, maybe the staff of power would it's a pretty powerful item. Yeah, maybe it would be the tip scaler, or scale tipper. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, what do you guys want to do now?
We need to find this Captain Zord. Yeah.
Well, the seaboard isn't where the.
It's the dockboard probably.
The seaboard is just like near the sea. Yeah, that's where the Castellanters are. But we're looking for well, you guys are looking for but you guys know who you're looking for.
I mean, didn't she just say something about like a Captain Zord? Did we get any like actual location? Like any actual location hints?
No, she said that she bought this number right from Captain Zord.
Shit.
Well, Trom asked.
Well, I didn't ask about the I did not ask
because he just came in. He should be at the fucking like sea ward or some shit. Dock ward.
I've put you guys in the yeah. You guys are intuiting that since she called him Captain Zord, he's probably the captain of a ship, and that ship would have to be docked.
Yeah, so dock ward it is.
Oh yeah, she said captain of a ship. So you guys have to the dock ward. And as you reach the dock ward,
we all die in a violent explosion.
No.
Why'd you say it like that?
No. God damn it! I can't. God damn it!
God damn it, Bobby!
Just 1 second, guys. Just give me 1 moment. fuck does this guy look like?
Kitty BRB!
Okay, good. Because I gotta find this thing. Here it is. Oh, I love this guy.
No. This strange like he says he to you. And Obi-Wan is like weird. Anyway, I'm just a humble desert guy with no secrets. Then Kenobi really have the audacity to go full who's that Pokemon on a robot that watched him.
Trom, forget that name!
Was there.
I was gonna. If I had changed it to like Captain Jackson. I was gonna. It's like I would have.
I would have personally slaughtered you.
It felt phony.
I want no mention of that man.
That man.
Yeah.
Who's Captain? Oh, I think. I mean I don't. I was thinking about Captain Jack Sparrow, but I guess unconsciously. That's what I went to. Kitty must come back from BRB very soon.
How do they lose $1.2 million? I'm not watching the videos to find out.
Are you asking about how Mr. Neverember embezzled the fortune?
Yeah, what? I mean, how did he do that?
I actually don't know.
Let's ask him in the air next time, so you have to forget an answer.
Alright.
I don't think he would know either.
that was gonna be my answer.
Yes, he did. Not you, son. I'm not too much anymore then. Vinny.
Oh, I need Kitty to return now. Okay, so as you're all walking through the Dark Ward, you hear a familiar voice behind you that greets you. Twilight Bestiary.
Oh no.
What are you all doing in my ward?
This Nevercut or whoever?
This is Mr. Nevercut.
Or shall I say Neversnot?
Why are you just on the street? Or I thought
he puts his hands on his hips and just smiles at you.
We're going for but a gentle walk.
we're not. There's no way a gentle walk will take us from the North Ward to the Dock Ward. I don't think that's a very good
Maybe
experience.
I wanted to smell the seawater.
I feel like we could. This place smells very bad. I don't think this is a good place to
It smells better than according to my bio. I smell like brimstone, so it probably smells better than brimstone.
I love this irreverent banter you all have going on between you. It's very endearing.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Nevercaught. We're looking for somebody.
Oh, who are we looking for?
Who are you looking for?
Oh, I've found who I'm looking for.
Certain.
Well, I've just opened up a new bout of services.
Shut up. Shut up. A certain.
Ivis, listen. Nevercott is a tailor and is paid a lot of money.
I'm nodding.
This could be easy.
A certain Captain Zord. You know a lot of people, but just somebody we need to meet for reasons.
The captain is a very admirable man. And a noble one at that. Yes, I agree.
Maybe. I actually never met him. I'm just kind of saying that, honestly. I'm just saying we have noble reasons. I mean, you gave us a nimble right, and we've tracked down somebody who sold a nimble right once. I don't know if this guy does it on multiple occasions, but I mean, we need to. They're rather robust things, but if something goes wrong, I feel like we should know what to do. I think.
What are you saying?
Like, if we need servicing, how do we perform upkeep on them?
Nevercott waves
it like
it away.
A spell?
Waves you away. The machines are robust. If they ever need fixing, it's because someone has done damage to them. They don't decay. Anyway, what I really came here to say to you all is I'm very sorry about that business that went on by your manor. Of course, I wasn't involved, but it was some very sloppy work. My condolences to you. I hope none of anyone you knew died in the event.
I don't. Even still, it's a tragedy, nonetheless.
I see.
No, not really.
Well, if you ever want work, you know where to find me. Have fun in the dock board.
I glance at Ivis
as he walks away, and you all reach the dock of the dock ward. There are a lot of ships here. Probably have to. You're not sure which one is Captain Zord's.
We just ask go to the docks and I need where's the dock master? Where's the dock master of what? Where's the dock masters?
The dock masters. They have an office.
How lucky do we have to get to just go to a random dock and find Captain Zord?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's 1 in 21 chance.
If I get a 21, I fail. Okay. Let's just go to the dockmaster.
To this ship and ask. It's not Captain Zord, and you go to the dockmaster's office.
Okay.
As you walk in, and what do you ask the dockmasters?
We are seeking to buy a nimble ride, and we have been informed that there is a Captain Zorro or whoever the fuck that is selling nimble rods.
You have business with that man Zord?
Business with that man Zord, yes.
Strange guy. He's on the 17th dock.
Thank you.
Now as y'all head there, you walk up to the ship, and inscribed on the
Inscribed on the
one moment. The ship has a name. I'm trying to find it. Inscribed on the side of the ship is the word "Eye Catcher," and you see a rather stately man, seems to be a leader, on the helm of the ship. What do you do? And you guys are standing on the dock, walking up to the ship.
Mr. Captain Zord.
Actually,
Ivis yells.
I lied. The ship is actually moored out at sea, and you guys take a ferry, and you're told where it is. You go there, and you see the ship sees you approaching, and you guys are waved at, and you're brought aboard the ship.
Far more natural. I love you, Doctor.
and the crewmates ask you, who exactly are you people? As you're brought up from the ferry.
We are the Twilight Beastery, but that doesn't matter. Don't spread that name. And we need to see the captain of this ship for a specific investigative purposes. We just need to see him for May we see your captain?
Everyone, give me an insight check.
It's over.
Cuz, I need an insight check. Fucking Rasu has +5, so we got +5 wisdom, +4 strength, like +4 dex.
What? Huh? Wait. Oh, do you? Okay, wait. Hold on. Why is your? Wait. Do you have proficiency in insight? Okay, good. I thought you just had like a 20 in wisdom, so some fucking how. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all notice that the crew is, giving everyone the usual looks at Cassio with the hole in his chest. Rasu, because Rasu, you're like an owl person, Trom, and Chelsea's a rather unusual race. But
there's nothing wrong about being an owl. I don't know what you think about that.
What's weird about the crew on the ship is that they're not giving you you're not getting the usual amount of looks you're all rather used to by now. There's significantly less looks.
I feel like people at sea have seen people who sail the mighty sea have seen a lot more things to be made to have weird feelings towards this band of misfits.
Okay.
But maybe that's not the reason.
As you all walk towards the helm, and Captain Zord waves at you all, and he greets you all and says, "What business does the Twilight Bestiary have with me?"
Do you accept questions on? Don't worry about that. Do you guys?
I didn't mean that. That's just a token.
Do you accept questions on previously sold Nimberites? Or maybe previously sold Nimberites?
He looks around and says, I suppose it depends on what kind of question you're asking me.
One was recently responsible for the destruction and lives of a number of people. And I flip through my notebook and find the sketch of the sketch of the Nimblewright, and I show it to the man.
And he looks at it and he says,
Can you tell me about anyone, whoever you sold this to?
You want to know who purchased this Nimblewright?
That's not too much to ask.
He's on the face. He's hesitant, and he says, "What sort of crime was it involved in?"
Murder.
The Nimblewright. The Nimblewright. Fuck. Used a magical item to cast the spell Fireball onto a group of people. I believe inside some kind of tavern. I'm not sure what the building was, to be honest. And killing a number of people, and then quickly swooping in to steal another magical artifact from the corpse of one of the residents of Waterdeep. It dropped this. It pilfered the corpse of one of the murdered citizens and ran off. All I know is what it looks like.
The man is like, the whole time you're speaking, looks deep in thought and says, "You're saying I sold one of my Nimblewrights and killed a dozen people?
It seems that
killed
way.
people.
It seems that way.
My God, listen. I understand, but has the city? Are you all with the city watch? Have they not dealt with the culprit yet?
I don't believe the number right has been found. No.
Oh my God, and is my God, is my involvement known? The city watch hasn't come to speak to me yet.
I don't think so. This was a rather. These were rather tenuous connections and leads. We got rather lucky, actually.
He nods and says, "I see, but I don't know. I have my clients have a right to confidentiality, and as he trails off, it's clear this man is going to need convincing."
Are you okay with the weight of many souls upon your shoulders? Murdered for no reason?
Actually, if you steal some sort of magical artifact, but that is also a very bad reason. For bad reasons. That's true. It
Innocents simply walking the streets, being slaughtered for no reason, and then having thievery enacted upon their corpse. You know that is desecrating a corpse, and that is a very serious crime to many gods.
Oh, of course, I didn't intend for them to, but I can't. It would be against it would be unethical.
Please don't tell me you are one of those that are nimble rights don't kill people. People kill people.
Okay. Are we guilt tripping him? Is that persuasion?
Yeah, I'm very good at persuasion.
Roll persuasion, guys.
I would just. Oh, no.
Shit.
Ooh, he's not.
Shit.
He's not convinced.
Can we
He's still hemming and hawing.
Can I use the help action on Cassia?
Can I use guidance on myself?
If you have another angle, I could let you roll again.
Okay.
I could let you roll separately, or unless you just
We're
unless you want to help.
we're like together, didn't Rocky like
guidance?
Oh no, I'm not saying no.
Heist.
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying if you have your own angle, I'll let you roll separately. But if you want to help, but then you can't do your own angle.
I'm not okay. I'm not good. I'm not good with this. I'm gonna ego me again. I don't wanna.
Okay, roll again. Oh wait. Okay, roll 1d4. Cass, yeah. To add to your position. 7. Not enough.
Okay, but I mean, Rosu kind of did chime in a little bit. Is that not helping? Like, come on, that's.
Help. Okay, so we're using the help action.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, then roll again, Cass. This time with guidance again. I mean, you're just gonna get guidance.
23.
He breaks down and says, "My God, I can't believe this. Show me this. Your sketch again."
I'm still holding. I hold it out to him again.
Yeah, I didn't notice. He's just like, okay. He turns to look at it. It says, "That's the number right that the Growlhunds bought. They're a noble family. They have a. I mean, I'm not sure. Is that all you need?"
I mean, personally, I wouldn't say you're incredibly at fault for this. It's the crimes of the noble family, but these actions are very handy in getting these people their comeuppance. So
you are aiding those who have fallen reach justice, and that is all that we could ask for.
And the religious will, yeah. So if you are particularly, I don't know which god you serve or if any. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Captain Zord, sir.
I'm an atheist.
That's all right.
I'm just kidding. He doesn't say that. He says, I suppose it was. He's like stumbling over his words. He was about to say it's no problem, but it kind of was a problem. So he's just like, I see.
Thank you very much.
He's like deep in thought. He's like, you know what Foreman looks like in that interview. He's doing that pose and he's looking away and he says, yes. He said, please don't tell anyone that I told you about this. It would destroy my reputation. I'd never be able to sell anything in the city again.
Your confidentiality shall be safe with us.
is far more important than what we just made you reveal. As Ibis walks off.
Okay.
And maybe I'll write it in a novel like 10 years from now, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
No one will be named by name anyway.
So as you all return to the ferry and paddle away, you hear the laughter and the bustle of the ship. And as you turn around, that man, the Captain Zord, is still deep in thought. Okay. You guys are still at the docks. It is still the 23rd of chess. What do you all wish to do?
It's I do quite hate manipulating people.
It's the afternoon by now.
Mm-hmm.
However, this is for the good of the souls that have perished unfairly.
Does the name Grillhands ring any bells?
Grillhounds?
Give me a history. You know they are a noble family with
How easily do you think we could contact the Castle Lanterns?
the Castle Lanterns?
Yeah,
that wasn't the correcting your spelling. That's who you're talking about.
yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys could like walk over there. Would take that long. Yeah,
like,
they must be a new or noble family because you're not sure where their men.
Like if we just
you also
show
don't know
up,
where other men are.
Like if we just show up, what's gonna happen? Would we be like cast? Would we be like turned away at the door, or are we gonna actually be let in?
I mean, you know what I'm gonna say, right?
What?
I mean, you won't know until you do it. We're gonna
fair enough.
Tell you the future.
I feel like when it comes to figuring out what since none of us know what this noble family may be, I feel like talking to a noble family might help us. I feel like.
Why don't we talk to fucking
Rainier would also work, yes.
Rainier?
Rainier would also work, yes, but I
mean, what am I talking about? Ibis is a smart guy. You know where their manor is. It's in the southern ward. They have connections to foreigners. Yes, you know their manor is located there.
Oh, well, yeah, I know it's definitely the Sea Ward, but where specifically?
The southern ward.
Southern ward, really? Other than foreign? Uh-huh.
Well, they have connections to foreign. They have ties to foreign people and factions and organizations and nations.
The best guess I've got is, or reaching, is they're somewhere in the southern ward, but I mean, this is like the one place we have no context in, do we? Wait, the Emerald Arc, but they're different.
It would be pretty easy to find like a noble's manor, of course.
Oh, of course, but what are we gonna do when we get there?
You guys could formulate a plan.
Yeah, what are we gonna do when we get there? I feel like it's like the afternoon, right? Like.
Yes.
We could pretend to be solicitors.
Huh?
What are we doing?
Well, can you send the name in chat so I know what I know I spelled it right. Daga.
Yeah. The Growlhound family. Morgan, you good?
Wow, I had it real close. Damn it. We are the Growlhound noble family whose manor is located in the southern ward. Are the ones who purchase the nimble right responsible for the fireballing. Yesterday? 2 days ago? Was it? No, it's like whatever. That noble family is responsible, and so we know where the manor is, but what are we gonna do when we get there?
We could pretend to be solicitors.
What is a solicitor in this context?
Think like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Paylor's witnesses, excuse you.
I have a feeling that may not.
We could be offering to sell, I don't know, another fucking
Let's say you guys return to the manor
automaton.
Yeah,
automaton.
And
we
Liv
could
is
bring
also,
ours with us.
Nimble right.
No, yeah, nimble right.
And Liv is also listening.
We could offer to be selling them. Bring ours with us. And then
Liv looks
we
around
just
at you all
blow
and
up the
says,
entire building. I don't know.
He's kind of indispensable. I feel like he cannot be like, we can't keep him away from the manor for too long. It's like that. Who's gonna prepare the food? Gotta.
Oh yeah, Liv says, I'm sorry, I wouldn't feel comfortable. I'm not wouldn't feel comfortable performing that kind of espionage activity. Also, I'm pretty sure I can't get too far away from the manor. I've tried before.
I said that.
We
tried
remain in
before?
the nimble right.
You've tried before?
Yes, I've tried to fly away from here.
How did that feel?
Very bad.
Ooh.
Anyway, I'm not sure why you're all wringing your hands about this. Aren't these the people that killed a dozen people down the street from us? Why don't we just send Ross away there to slaughter all of them?
Slaughter all of them is another way to get her in prison again. However, I'm not opposed to some sort of break-in activities. Do we still have that? Do we still have that scroll of dimension door?
Yes, I have it.
And Trauma, you have that sphere that lets you cast what's it called? Control weather once a month.
Alter self. I have a sphere.
Yeah, that's an amulet, and you have that sphere that lets you alter weather.
What sphere are you talking about?
Remember the guys that attacked you that made it storm.
Oh
you have a sphere that allows you to use control weather once per month.
Well, I mean, it hasn't been a month since, so like.
It has not been a month since I used it. Oh well, no. You newly attuned to it, so it got.
All right, I agree. Why do I have a bottle of great ooze? What's that about?
Okay, I'm sorry. That can't be how it works.
You got it from.
No. You gotta wait a month.
Yeah, that's.
You got the ooze from the sewers when they came out of the toilet.
8th level transmutation. Jesus Christ, what was that? What was that fucking bum ass necromancer fucking?
10 days. 10 days. It's 10 days before you can use it again, not a month. It wasn't a necromancer. It was the 2 mercenaries that the Xanathar Guild hired to kill you guys.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot there wasn't a necromancer.
Necromancer was in the Thing of the Dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not opposed to some sort of break-in. I was gonna, honestly suggest that.
Well,
but I feel.
What would we break in to do? What are we doing?
We need to find the one. He's still like an Eye of Galore, did he not? I mean, assumedly, right? Did he?
They stole the Stone of Galore that Delacar has.
Oh, the stone. Okay.
Yeah, Delacar had the Stone of Galore, which holds the eyes.
And the Stone of Galore is probably on their premises. It's definitely in their. It's probably in their premises. We should tell Rainier about this.
Kind of be a hassle to find him at this point.
Yeah,
He kind of finds you guys. Oh, you guys do know he lives in a manor in the Seaward.
Ah. It's kind of late.
That's like his house.
Sort of late. I still have a shit. I still have a paper bird that I got on session 1 that allows me to send a message to somebody.
Hey, I'm not opposed to you guys waiting, but you guys could go handle this shit right now. You can just go whenever you want. Super
late, man. Oh. Jack, I mean, let's like go over this. The Growlin family is the owner of the mansion we're talking about right now, and the family is the one who bought the Nimblewright that stole the Stone of Galore from that gnome's body.
And killed like a dozen people.
Another dozen people, so I mean, who cares what we do to them, or some people would think. And on that premises, the Stone of Galore is probably there, and if we need that, this is our best lead. And so we'd probably have to like break in and find it. Maybe some sort of distraction for us. I mean, we have everyone. We can have like we can do something. We need a plan regarding that. Or we break in the dead of night, but I don't know if they're. We don't have enough information on how they're on their mansion. We'd have to do some sort of scouting. Probably. Or we could, I don't know. Jax? You gotta, like, you kind of like, what are we doing? So, I mean, that's the elaborate. That's what we're doing. We gotta figure something out here. We know where probably the Stone of Galore is, and who's responsible for the fireballing. And so we gotta figure out what we want to do about that. And I feel like we should do that when one of us isn't half asleep, and it's also not. I don't know. You're still not talking. Usually, I need more input than this. I feel like I'm just talking to myself.
I'm sorry. I am usually the character that just doesn't talk.
No, like just this scene. I mean, I'm kind of just spouting shit and nobody's saying anything in return.
Lift looks around and says, maybe you guys should go scope the place out. I heard of Corey and the Blackstaff discussing some rather untoward business. That's what they usually do. Scope the place out, then get in there with their fireballs and stuff and obliterate everything.
But if they do that, they could destroy evidence.
So they weren't worried about investigating whatever they were talking about. I think they were just worried about
what about the Blackstaff?
Well, they were talking about that the other day. Grand opening of the tavern. Yeah,
You're
it was
fucking telling me that they already knew?
Not about this. No, not this. I think they were discussing some kind of bandit compound.
Yeah. We do need to scope the place out, but what time is it? In game.
It's the afternoon.
So.
You guys have a few hours before nighttime. Definitely enough to make it over there and look and check the place out.
I'm so conked out.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of want to handle this in another dedicate a session to this rather than.
Sure. Yeah. We can stop. We can stop right now and finish this.
Honestly, the whole session was dedicated to investigating this, so I feel like it would make sense. I mean, whatever.
It is rather late. So do you guys want to finish it tomorrow or in a few days?
So, Tisha is